Welcome back everyone to Punny Plays the Burglar. I am back here with a Bingo Boffin who seems to be journeying all over the place. And now I guess we'll be heading to those elves in Lothlorien.
I will not forget Spolvy's warning, but we should not worry too much.
I understand that dwarves and elves do not get along very well, Petronella, but all of the elves I have met seem to be fine sorts. I will not forget Spalvy's warnings about the elves that live on this side of the mountains, but I do not think we should be too worried about it. He did not speak only of elves. It seems there is a great stone not far from here that is of some significance to his people. Deering Stone, I believe he called it. We should take a look at this monument, and perhaps I can sketch an illustration in my book. If we run into any dangers near the stone, will you take care of them for me? Yes? My skill is with the quill, you know. You see, right? Yes, I know. To you, the pen is mightier than the sword. Let's find this great... Actually, I think I saw that stone before, didn't I? That little monument I thought that I saw sticking up. Let's go and have a look at it. Ah, yes, there it is, right over there. Yes, I'm sure that must be what he's talking about. Quite an impressive sight. And maybe there won't be any dangers or anything like that nearby. What could be the worst things that we could find here? Just a nice, simple little stone in the countryside, with some trees, with orcs walking all over the place. What? Orcs? What are orcs doing down here? Well, I'm going to have to investigate this. Yeah, orcs. Well, he's a tricky one. Well, we could take care of him. Right? There you go. Orcs. Seem to be a few of these around here. Orcs all over the place, so let's first take care of that. Then we can see if we can make sure that stone is clear for Bingo's sake. Durin Stone rises proudly above the Mirror, but the orc camp lies next to it. Yes, it does. Well then, not too sure Bingo will have much time to look at it if we've got this bunch of orcs all over the place. I'll have to just deal with them and get rid of them. I hope the elves on this side are appreciative of our efforts here. Hey, I wonder if he's carrying anything. Nothing. Ah! Disappointing! You're disappointing. You are disappointing. There you go. Now, where's Bingo? I hope those orcs didn't disturb the view too much.
Look at this view!
I am glad that we were able to see Deering Stone, Petronella, and I'm gladder still that you managed to defeat some of those vile foes that stalk around the land. This would be a lovely place if it were not for their foul presence. Look at this view! Have you ever seen such a vibrant shade to the leaves of trees before? And in this season? Unbelievable! Speak to me when you have rested from your recent excursions, and we can go down and stand to that stand of trees together. We must keep our eyes open for more orcs, of course. Of course.
Bingo was excited to take a pleasant stroll in the sunlight, leaving the dark passages of Moria behind him.
I'm all ready to continue. It is a good day for walking. The cool, crisp air puts me almost of mind of a leisurely stroll among the lanes of the Shire. And yet, we are so far from the West Farthing. Indeed, we are so far back to the east of the Easter Farthing that I have quite lost track of the miles. I can see the golden hue of the woods down the slope, Petronella. Let us walk and see what awaits us beneath the canopy. Then lead the way. Nothing puts the mind at ease quite a pleasant stroll. What a view! Simply beautiful. Yeah. Are you ready? Hopefully nothing's untoward here. Something approaches. Do you think we're about to meet the elves? I have some questions to ask you about them for my book. Those aren't elves. Definitely not elves. Not elves at all. Let's take care of the Willem. Let's take care of every single orc out there. Where is Willem? Oh. Oh, hello! Nearsighted cat. There you go. No healies. No healies. Oh, let's take care of that thing. Now, for you. Thank you. Thank you for the help once again, Petronella. Those orcs wanted to spoil our relaxing stroll, but I'd say you countered their designs most effectively. Let us not dwell upon the shadows that darkened our path, but focus instead on the bright future that awaits us beneath the golden-hued sun and the trees up ahead. Let us continue, and perhaps at a quicker pace. Let us keep moving, yes, and yeah, I think a jog would be a good idea. Don't want to walk around here too slowly. Hopefully, there were no more orcs around here. Oh, not again. Oh my. They just died. Oh! I think we found the elves. Oh, how dear! I hope you do not mind our assistance, travelers. Yeah, I was asked to speak with you, by the way. Hi there. Yeah, Petronella, we have been expecting you and your friends. The Lady of Lorien gave me particular instructions to set forth from the Golden Wood in search for you and your companions. I am pleased to see that you have not come to any harm. If your friend is willing, I would be happy to bring you beyond the bounds and before the Lord and Lady. All right, good. And maybe we could talk about the Iron Garrison too while we're there. We'll see. Well, bingo. Are you ready? Ah, we have encountered a welcoming party, Petronella, and we seem to be expected. What a lovely turn of events. I'll be delighted to accompany these fellows onward into the Golden Wood. How do you like this place? I can hardly believe that we have been invited into the Golden Wood, Petronella, and that we are being given a personal tour of Cariscalathan. I have so many questions to ask the elves of this place. What brought them to settle here, and for how long have they lived in Lothlorien? Do they live lives of solitude, or do they travel? The sight of an elf is a very rare thing in the Shire. I hope they do not think my questions rude, but I have to know as much about their people as I can, or my book will suffer for such a lack of knowledge. Well, I suppose you have a point there. This way, my friends. The Lord and Lady await. Do the elves of Lothlorien really live among the treetops? I've heard rumor of such. Apparently they have these platforms called flats. Oh, can you imagine my neighbors living here? Myrtle Boggs would have a fit, poor thing. I think a lot of things would give Myrtle Boggs a fit. This way, please. Watch your footing on the stairs. Alright, I guess I could do that. Oh, look who we found. Oh. Welcome to Lothlorien, Bingo Boffin. You know my name already? Ah, of course, elf magic. Only the magic of effective scouts and friendly conversation, Bingo. Oh. Do not be disappointed, young one. Magic comes in many forms. Few of your people have ever walked the sunlit paths of the Golden Wood. Oh, that's a pity, for sure. A pity? Well, yes, my lord. None of my readers will believe that such grace and beauty could exist in this world. Petronella, is your companion always prone to flattery? My lord credited the scouts of Lothlorien for our knowledge. But that is not all, for I have also seen tell of your journey in my mirror. You are a long way from your journey's start, and still you have not found what you seek. Is this the path you desire to tread? Well, I do not exactly know what you mean. And now it is my turn to apologize, for I know who my lady addresses. You would be welcome here. I understand. Continue your journey, if that is your wish. I am not certain what to make of this. Are you having a laugh at my expense? Well, your ladyship, my mirror shows me many things, and not all of them will come to pass. I know of your own journey, and I know of young Bingo's as well. Is he truly surprised that this feline companion is on a journey of his own? It may be a useful reminder to him that all of us have our own path to tread in this world, and while they may intertwine for a while, they will not forever. My own time in this land that I love will soon be ended, and my journey will take me elsewhere. For now, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to Caris Galathan. If you desire to learn more, seek out Penaseth, our keeper of stories, at Kirin Noth. Alright. And what do you say? I hope your friend is not offended. Our welcome to this wood is sincere, and it is my hope that you will find a place of peace and rest before continuing on your journey. I will speak to the sentries at the gate of Caris Galathan. The three of you will be welcome within these cities from this point. Alright, that's good to hear, I guess. Well, Bingo, I am ashamed to admit that I never gave a thought of Willem Whisker's own journey, and now my face is as red as it can be. What do you suppose he's seeking? If it is in my power to help him find it, I will do everything I can. You should have told me earlier, William. Well, there was this entire mess with going into Moria and all that stuff. Oh well. That was quite an experience. Bingo, while you rest here, I have a little appointment with Haldir over at his flat. So I'll see you later, and hopefully I'll have some good news for the dwarves when I'm finished. So long. Thank you for seeing me, Haldir. I've been sent by the Iron Garrison in Moria to see if you could help them in any way.
Why should we aid the dwarves? It was folly for them to return to Moria.
This is not a promising beginning, I can tell you that. Yes, this is a singular request, and you are bold to seek an audience with Lady Galadriel. I, Haldir Valorian, cannot permit you to do so yet. Yet, huh?
It is no small matter to enter Lothlorien.
It's one thing for you to come here as a journeyer with Bingo. It is another one to ask aid for the dwarves. For the orcs of Moria are awake. Once they were content to burrow in the deep roots of the Funathal the Grey, Keladil the White, and Karathras the Cruel. Now they pour from the doors of the Black Pit to threaten these woods. You say that you have fought the orcs and goblins of Moria? If you are truly their foe, then show me. How many have you slain in the dark tunnels of Moria? Will I be satisfied that you are a friend, you say, or not a spy in league with those forces you wish you ill? I will judge you by your tally, but I promise you nothing. What is my tally, by the way? Let us see. I know it's tough to have a exact tally. I know they don't ask you to give the exact tally. All you really have to do is complete, I think, the first level of the deed. Let's see, Goblin Slayer Advanced. That means I must have killed at least about 214 goblins. And how many orcs? Well, I have killed so many orcs, I don't even have the deed in. So at least 300 orcs. I'll give you that. How about that? I also killed some spiders. Do they count? Lots of spiders. Yes, lots of spiders. A racial deed's worth of spiders. Yes. And there are the Globs Naga, 32 of those. Yes, I've killed quite a number of orcs. What do you say about that? Thinking about it? Okay, you finally had a thought about it.
The Lady Galadriel must be told of the evils the dwarves have disturbed within Moria.
The record of your victories affirmed your claim, Petronella. I am sorry I doubted you, but these are dangerous times. We have had many strange visitors at the boundaries of Lothlorien before you. You mean like a lynx and Bingo Boffin? Oh, you mean other ones in addition to that. Alright, and you're not talking about the orcs either, I guess.
If you are trustworthy, we have need of your aid.
I have sent word to Lady Galadriel, Petronella. She will weigh your need and determine what role the elves will play in the new deeds in Moria. In the meantime, I would appreciate your help in patrolling the boundaries of the wood. And speak to my brothers, Rumil and Orifin, and offer them your aid. They speak little of your common tongue, but hatred of the orcs will be understood by all enemies of one enemy. You will find them on the far shores of the Nimmerdale to the north. If you walk along the northern banks of the river, you will find my brothers. Very well, I shall look for them. Now, I don't know, are they literal brothers, or are they brothers as in companions, fellow guards of the wood? Hello. Seen any orcs that we need to kill? Rumil bows his head to you and points into the distance, away from the eaves of Lorien. He then shrugs, puts his hand on his bow. Alright. No orcs around here, at least. What about the other brother? Hello. How's the patrol going? Yuck! I think I understand that word, at least. Let's kill some. Yuck! Ick! Ick! There's the ick! Icky ick! Ugh! Ugh! And you're going down. Yep. There you go. Any more? Yeah, there are more of them. Even more orcs. Let's deal with orcs, because orcs must die, right? Right. I think that's how it goes. There you go. Done! I'll give my report to Haldir. My Panas. of Nabosi na Haldi Kaldir. Ha, whatever. One location was clear, the other one we killed a few orcs.
You have my thanks.
I thank you for helping my brothers, Petronella, and for safeguarding the eaves of Lorien. The Lady Galadriel has sent word to me concerning the petition and the fate of the dwarves. I will relay to you her message. Yeah?
We may have need of your help, if you offer it willingly.
A short time before you arrived, an even stranger company came to Lorien. Blindfolded, they were brought to Kirin Amrath, for in no way would we endanger the safety of our land. Sad tidings they brought with them, and grief. The Lady Galadriel sent a small party of elves into Moria, following the tidings of this company brought with them. She says if you wish to save the dwarves, you will render your aid to those elves, for their task in Moria is very important. They have made a small camp in Gwathrindath, the shadowed refuge among the foundations of stone? You're kidding me, aren't you? Nope, I'm not kidding you. The lady says that an evil greater by far than the orc's presence lies beneath the foundations of stones and must be faced if your dwarves are to be saved. Very well. I'll head to the foundations of stone back in Moria. But that's not until the next episode of Piney Plays The Burglar.